As a medical doctor and a Canadian, I urge my government to address the humanitarian crisis in Gaza by sending food and aid and taking a strong stance against the war.
80 years ago, Canada worked with its allies to drop food into starving Netherlands before cooperating with allies to invade and bring peace to the Netherlands. What can Canada do for Gazans now? Who are our allies? Who are our spokesperson? What will our legacy be?
In 1945, Canada dropped food to save starving Dutch civilians. We need to do the same thing today to help starving Palestinians in Gaza. From the Netherlands to Gaza, a legacy of saving people who need food.
I call on Prime Minister Mark Carney and the Government of Canada to publicly and urgently demand the safe release of the Freedom Flotilla members and insist that this ship be allowed safe passage to Gaza. This ship, whose crew are all civilians. This ship, whose crew are unarmed and who have a cargo of baby formula. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is not only unjust, it is inhumane and illegal.
I'm sorry, you guys. Is anyone else having a hard time functioning today after seeing the news that over 14,000 babies are gonna die in the next 48 hours if aid isn't gotten through to Gaza? What's going on? Where are the billionaires? Where are the people with the money and the influence? I saw China trying to get through and help, but what is going on that we're okay and we're just like going on with our lives and babies are about to die? They're the most innocent. They don't deserve this. I don't care what the adults are doing. What are we doing about the babies? Someone help them.
Prime Minister Mark Carney, you will have the loss of thousands of lives on your hands if you do not help the desperate situation in Gaza right now. Please drop food now.
Genocide is happening in Gaza, and we're watching it on TV. If the people of Gaza could tweet, this might be what they would say. Please help now.
We're standing outside the Peterborough Market this morning where people are filling their baskets full of beautiful food. Meanwhile, the people in Gaza are starving. We need to do something now. Prime Minister Carney, drop food now. We're standing outside the Peterborough Market this morning where people are filling their baskets full of beautiful food. Meanwhile, the people in Gaza are starving. We need to do something now. Prime Minister Carney, drop food now.
This is my fridge. I'm lucky enough to be in Canada. Prime Minister Carney, I'm urging you to facilitate immediate airdrops to the starving people in Gaza. Follow through on Canada's commitment to human rights.
Mr. Carney, please drop food. People are starving. I don't want to be complicit in genocide. I don't want Canada to be complicit in genocide.
Minister Carney, please drop food. People are starving.
Prime Minister Carney, cabinet ministers, parliamentary committees, MPs, anyone, is anyone listening? This is my baby. My baby born without birth defects. A baby that had access to medical care, that had nutrition, that was born in safety and that is being raised in safety. Why are you not doing anything? Why are you not speaking up? Drop food now, help people, rescue lives, and stop this madness that Israel is doing to Palestinians.
Prime Minister Carney, I really want to see Canada stand up for Gaza.
and to stop the atrocities that are happening there. I would like Canada to demand that the International Sea Pirates, also known as the IDF, who have seized at least one ship with aid bound for Gaza. I'd like that ship to be released, the activists to not be held, and I would really like you to keep your word that you would enact sanctions or solid action to make a point with Israel. I would like Canada to stop exporting arms and the various parts of arms and the war machine that Canada is still doing. Canada is very much supporting Israel through this. And we need to stand up. It's a genocide. Thank you.
Hello, Prime Minister. I'm asking, please, that you do whatever you can, whatever is necessary to stop the deliberate policy by Israel of using starvation as a weapon of war against Palestinians in Gaza. Thank you.
Hello, Prime Minister Carney, our newly re-elected Prime Minister. Please take action. As Canadians, we cannot stand by. Please drop food now for Gazans. They are facing mass starvation.
Prime Minister Carney, food should be a human right, and for a country like ours to sit back and watch the people of Gaza being effectively starved to death in the greatest ethnic cleansing that we've watched in this century, that we've watched in real time. We can't stand back and let it be okay. Drop food now. If you can't do anything else, drop food now.
The people of Gaza are starving to death. It's not enough that Israel has reduced their homes to rubble, their city to ruin. They are withholding aid and food from the Gazan people. Yesterday, the UN reported that they were expecting up to 14,000 children to die of starvation in the next 48 hours, and that was 24 hours ago. Every day, I receive between 10 to 20 DMs from people in Gaza asking for help, asking that I publish their stories, that I repost their videos, that I publish their GoFundMes. Today, I wanted to make a video and tag some of those families. If you can, please take some time, look at their videos, take a look at their GoFundMes and help if you can. I'm talking about the families of Bassem Hamad and his daughters, of Mira and her 3 children. Her husband went missing 4 months ago. Of Raid Kadada. They've already lost a son, Karem, who was hoping to be a doctor when he grew up. They're trying to save their remaining children from starvation. The Al-Assar family. Just in the last week, more than 700 Palestinians were killed by weapons manufactured and provided by the US. Please, take some time, do some reading, and do what you can to help. Take care, stay safe, continue to build community. Save Palestine. Free Palestine.
14,000 babies. 14,000 fucking babies are at risk of dying in the next 48 hours. I don't understand how anyone can see that headline and not be fucking fuming and not understanding the world we live in right now. 14,000 babies. Are they Hamas? Are they Hamas? Are they Hamas? And yet people still say that stupid fucking thing, October the 7th. Well, fuck you. What is it? It's May the 20th, 2025. Don't work anymore. And on that judgment day, when you keep saying that, I hope you say that on your judgment day. And I hope you look down and then you applauded, you celebrated that 14,000 baby died due to salvation from Israel. Okay? I hope you're happy with yourself, because those people are still call this a war and not a genocide. I'm so angry. Anyway, my link down to my friend Haitham Diaz. Please, please, please donate. Please, please, please. He needs his help. He's got 2 twin children and they're beautiful and no one deserves this. No one deserves this. No one deserves this. No one deserves this. And I can't live my life knowing that I'd never said anything. I have to speak up. I have 2 children of my own and the thought of this kills me. Please, please. Never stop talking, never stop protesting, never shut up about Palestine, Gaza, West Bank, Congo, Sudan, Haiti, Myanmar, Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, hey? Never, ever shut up. We did shut up in the past, never again. Never again, never keep your mouth shut. Always talk about it, never forget them and never let them forget about it. Please, link down there, share, donate. Please help my friend in Gaza.
14,000 babies in 48 hours could be wiped off of this face of the planet. Why? Not by one of their bombs, not by one of their firestorms, but intentionally starving them because they won't let the aid in. Because it's a collective punishment. They voted them in. Are you 14,000 babies in 48 hours gone?
Prime Minister Carney, the Palestinians are starving. They need food now. Please drop food now. Thank you for taking a stand and speaking up, but we now need to take action and do something today before more people die.
Prime Minister Mark Carney, thank you for acknowledging the genocide happening in Palestine at the hands of Israel. However, your acknowledgement and your asking Israel to stop is not enough. In the next 48 hours, a projected 14,000 more children will starve. They will starve. This is a form of torture. It is against every Geneva Convention law that there is. You need to drop aid into Gaza now before more people die. I understand that Canada has dedicated $60 million to the people of Gaza, and I ask you, where is that money? Who is it going to? Because the people are starving. Drop aid now.
Prime Minister Carney, Canada is on the right path by taking a stand in support of Palestinian rights. Please don't give up. Please continue.
Well, Mr. Carney, it's not just food that the Palestinian people in the West Bank and Gaza need immediately. It's the question of genocide that you and the Canadian people must stop. There are many thousands of people, especially women and children, who have been killed contrary to the conventions on genocide. Canada cannot be any part of this inhumanity any longer. Please intervene immediately. Thank you very much for your time.
Prime Minister Carney, I really want to see Canada stand up for Gaza and to stop the atrocities that are happening there. I would like Canada to demand that the International Sea Pirates, also known as the IDF, who have seized at least one ship with aid bound for Gaza. I'd like that ship to be released, the activists to not be held, and I would really like you to keep your word that you would enact sanctions or solid action to make a point with Israel. I would like Canada to stop exporting arms and the various parts of arms and the war machine that Canada is still doing. Canada is very much supporting Israel through this. And we need to stand up. It's a genocide. Thank you.
Mother's Day 2025. When I was a baby, I survived because my mother fed me. What are mothers and babies in Gaza supposed to do today?
Prime Minister Carney, the people of Gaza are starving. Food should never be used as a weapon of war. Drop food now.
Prime Minister Carney, I beg you, please find a way to get food into Gaza. I'm ashamed that our country is standing back and allowing these children to die of hunger.
If Gaza could speak, they'd say, Canada, drop food now.
Prime Minister Carney, drop food now in Gaza. Don't let Canada be complicit in the needless starvation and death of innocent human beings, children. It is unnecessary and Canada needs to help. Never again means never again for anyone.
It shouldn't need to be said, but I'll say it anyway. Canada, drop food to Gaza now.
I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. Totally end the blockade of Gaza now.
I call on Prime Minister Carney and the Canadian government to publicly and urgently demand the release of the Freedom Flotilla members and insist that the ship be allowed safe passage to Gaza. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is not only unjust, it is inhumane and illegal.
I call on Prime Minister Mark Carney and the Government of Canada to publicly and urgently demand the safe release of the Freedom Flotilla members and insist that the ship be allowed safe passage to Gaza. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is not only unjust, it is inhumane and illegal.
I call on Prime Minister Carney and the Government of Canada to publicly and urgently demand the safe release of the Freedom Flotilla members and to insist that they be allowed safe passage into Gaza. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is not only unjust, it is also inhumane and illegal. It was also illegal for the Madeline to be intercepted and its passengers to be taken.
I'm calling for an end to the human blockade of aid for Gaza. Just 5 minutes ago, 51 people were slaughtered by the Israeli army waiting for flour at an aid center. Every day, at least an average of 50 civilians are being killed and starved while the world's attention turns to the war between Israel and Iran. I urge you to not be silent, to make your voice heard, to put the pressure on global authorities to lift the blockade, to make sure that aid gets through.
Drop food in Gaza now. Stop the genocide.
Prime Minister Carney, people are starving. Please send food to Gaza now. This is unacceptable.
Prime Minister Carney, please use Canada's resources to drop food in Gaza.
Prime Minister Carney, people are starving in Gaza. Children are dying. We need to drop food now.
Prime Minister Carney, please facilitate the airdropping of food into Gaza before more children starve to death. I'm begging you on their behalf. You're their only hope.
Prime Minister Carney, please drop food now. Gaza needs our help, and only you can make this happen right now. Thank you.
I call on Prime Minister Mark Carney and the Government of Canada to publicly and urgently demand the safe release of the Freedom Flotilla members and insist that the ship be allowed safe passage to Gaza. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is not only unjust, it is inhumane and illegal. I demand that the Canadian government speak up immediately, that the kidnapped activists be released safely, that the ship be allowed to continue its mission and reach Gaza. Freedom Flotilla must be granted safe passage. Canada must not remain silent in the face of aggression.
Prime Minister Carney, drop food now. Gaza is starving. Do something.
Prime Minister Carney, please drop food now. Gaza is starving. We have to do something.
Prime Minister Carney, we are humanitarian people. Canada can't let people starve. Please drop food to the people in Gaza. We don't let people starve.
There's a fake video going around about China airdropping aid into Gaza. They haven't dropped aid into Gaza. No one's dropped aid into Gaza. No food has entered Gaza in over 70 days. It's taken away the urgency of the matter when people are seeing and sharing this video, which is absolutely fake. Please stop sharing it. Please stop commenting on it. If you see it, please report it as fake news. It needs to be taken down because it's taken away the urgency of the matter. The people are literally starving to death in Gaza right now. No food, no aid for over 70 days. Please stop sharing it.
We Canadians need to take a stand. We need to support food drops into Gaza. We need to oppose this deliberate starvation of the Palestinian people immediately.
I call on Prime Minister Mark Carney and the Government of Canada to publicly and urgently demand the safe release of the Freedom Flotilla members and insist that the ship be allowed safe passage to Gaza. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is not only unjust, it is inhumane and illegal.
Prime Minister Carney, please allow food to be dropped into Gaza. This is a priority. People are starving. Thank you.
Prime Minister Carney, Israel is using food as a weapon of war on the people of Gaza. We as Canadians care about the people of Gaza. It is crucial that you do something to send food to Gaza now.
Prime Minister Carney, Canada must demand that the Freedom Flotilla members be released and that food aid gets to the starving Gazans now. Canada must act.
Minister Carney, please drop food in Gaza.
Hello, my name is Shahid. This message is for the world, specifically for the leaders of Canada, Mark Carney, the Prime Minister, and the newly elected MPs. Today is May 11th, 2025, and it's almost 71 days that no food, water, or any humanitarian aid has entered Gaza. People are starving and they're dying of starvation and hunger. It is the responsibility of the leaders to take action and do what is needed, do whatever is in their power to lift this blockade and let the food enter. People must not die of hunger. Please spread this message. Thank you.
Prime Minister Carney, please recognize the need for dropping food into Gaza. People are starving. They're malnourished and they've been abandoned. Let Canada do the right thing. I implore you.
An urgent appeal and call for humanity to aid and support humanity in Gaza. The people of Gaza are starving. Drop food now. The children of Gaza are starving. Drop food now.
Prime Minister Carney, the time to act is now. The people of Gaza are desperate. They are starving. They are dying. I ask you please to drop food on Gaza now. Prime Minister Carney, it's Mother's Day. As a mother, my only wish is that a child did not die in Gaza every 40 seconds as a direct result of Israel's war crimes. I beg you, drop food for the people of Gaza now.
This war has gone on too long. It's too sad. It needs to stop. The people need food. Bring food to Gaza. Tomorrow is too late.
Prime Minister Carney, in 1945, Canada dropped food to save starving Dutch civilians. Canada must do the same now for the people of Gaza, who are facing untold war crimes and a famine imposed deliberately by Israel. From the Netherlands to Palestine, drop food now and continue the legacy of saving lives through food. Israel is deliberately starving the people of Palestine. 14,000 Palestinian babies are on the verge of starvation. Famine is rife in Gaza. This is unconscionable. It is a war crime. Prime Minister Carney, do the right thing. Drop food for Gaza now. Prime Minister Carney, people of Canada, this little girl's name is Lean. She lives in Gaza and she just turned 3. Israel, Netanyahu, his cabinet, and many people say she is a terrorist. They say that so that the world can turn away from the fact that Israel is starving Gaza. Aid trucks are still not getting in enough to feed the people of Gaza, 50% of whom are children. Prime Minister Carney, I beg you, people of Canada, I beg you to beg Prime Minister Carney to drop food for Gaza now.
I call on Prime Minister Mark Carney and the Government of Canada to publicly and urgently demand the safe release of the Freedom Flotilla members and insist that the ship be allowed safe passage to Gaza. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is not only unjust, it is inhumane and illegal.
Mark Carney, Canada has a legal and moral obligation to save the people of Gaza. Drop food now. Mark Carney, Israel has deliberately destroyed the ability of the mothers of Gaza to feed their children. Stop the genocide.
Prime Minister Carney, as a Jew, I have an obligation to heal the world. Starving children in Gaza is just further breaking it. Please take action now.
Prime Minister Carney, the people of Gaza are starving as Israel continues its murderous blockade. Canada must step in to stop this atrocity. Drop food now.
Prime Minister Carney, I call on you and the Government of Canada to immediately demand the safe release of the Freedom Flotilla crew and insist that the ship be allowed safe passage to Gaza. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is unjust, inhumane, and illegal.
Mr. Carney, we need to airdrop food to Gaza now. They're starving now. We need to do something now. We were so proud of what we did for the Dutch. Thank you.
Prime Minister Carney, I'm sure it's as heartbreaking for you as it is for me and many of us to watch the people of Gaza starving. And I'm urging you to involve Canada as a country that cares about people and drop food now to Gaza.
Tens of thousands of children have been killed in the genocide in Gaza, and now those who are left are being starved. Mr. Carney, please use your influence to ensure that food gets to the people of Gaza.
Prime Minister Carney, you know what else is not for sale? Palestinian human rights. Do the right thing. Canadians are behind you.
Mr. Prime Minister, food cannot be used as a weapon. If you do the right thing,
Canadians will support you.
Mr. Prime Minister, we implore you, please, food, not bombs. We cannot starve children.
Prime Minister Carney, I ask you and the Canadian government to publicly and urgently demand the safe release of the kidnapped activists who were on the Freedom Flotilla ship, and that the ship be allowed free passage to Gaza. This is a humanitarian mission. Blocking food is not only unjust, it is inhumane and illegal. People are starving. Do something. Don't just use words. Please, the world is watching.
Prime Minister Carney, it's outrageous that civilians are having to attempt to bring aid to the besieged Gaza Strip in order to bring urgently needed medical and food assistance to the people of Gaza. You must take action on behalf of all of us who cannot stand by and watch this genocide unfold.
Hi, Mr. Prime Minister. I became a Canadian citizen because I believed in this country's values: empathy, justice, and standing up for what's right. Mr. Prime Minister Mark Carney, children in Palestine are starving. Please show the world what Canada truly stands for. Send food, send hope. Thank you.
Prime Minister Carney, the Liberal government, we cannot sit idly by and allow the genocide and the starvation in Gaza to continue. Drop food, medicine, clean water. We can help.
This is a message for Prime Minister Mark Carney. Millions of people are starving right now in Palestine. Please drop food into Gaza now.
Prime Minister Carney, food should not be used as a weapon of war. Please drop food now, and Canadians will be behind you.
The time has come for Canada to show leadership on the issue of Gaza and the deliberate starvation of the entire population by Israel.
Prime Minister Carney, Israel is deliberately starving the people of Gaza. Canada must act immediately to stop this. Send food now.
Is this going to? Like, what?
Want to take a sign? Mickey will take your picture. Mickey.
Yeah.
Really good. She just would like
to.
So I have to rush back and but I'm just going to grab food and rush back.
Do well.
From somebody like
This has to stop. People are being killed and starved. Stop.
Prime Minister Carney, the time for words is over. We have to, as Canadians, take leadership and end this horror that's unfolding in Gaza. Take action to stop Israel now.
Mr. Prime Minister, it is very important that Canada step up to the plate and stop the starvation of Palestinians.
Yeah, Prime Minister Carney and the Liberal government of Canada, I plead with you, I beg with you to stand up for what you said. Intervene against Israel on the part of Palestine. Stop the arms going to Israel is number one. And secondly, the flotilla. Do what you can to intervene for Greta Thunberg and all those activists. Stand up for morality, stand up for justice. Thank you.
Prime Minister Carney, the war of starvation on the people of Gaza has got to stop. Canada can help by sending food now.
The people of Gaza are starving in front of our eyes.
Prime Minister Carney, we need you to drop food now. Prime Minister Carney, in 1945, the Canadian government airdropped food into the Netherlands so that the occupied citizens did not have to starve. Please do the same for Gaza so mothers don't have to watch their children die of malnutrition and treatable diseases. Drop food now. If the people of Gaza could speak with one voice, this is what they would say. Canada, 91 aid trucks is not enough. We need to pressure our federal government to drop food now.
Drop food to Gaza now, Mr. Carney. Also, please stop bombing Gaza. Please stop bombing Palestinians. Invest in peace and divest from the war.
Mr. Carney, my family came to Canada at the end of the Second World War when the West was moving heaven and earth to help refugees of the war start new lives. I contrast this to the inaction of most countries, Canada included, with respect to helping the Gazans. Please do something unilaterally, if necessary, to help the starving victims of conflict there.
People in Gaza are dying from starvation. Please drop food on Gaza now.
Prime Minister Carney, please act to stop Israel using starvation of innocent people in Gaza as a weapon of war.
If Gaza could tweet, this is what they'd say. So I'm saying it for them. Prime Minister Carney, Canada, please help us do something. We are starving.
Mr. Carney and all the Canadian government. My name's Peggy Abbott from Peterborough, Ontario. We have to intervene, Mr. Carney. We have to do something to help what's going on. We have to stop any forms of arms that are going to Israel, the arms embargo both ways, and we need to intervene for those young people that have been arrested and kidnapped by the Israeli government. We need to make a stand, and Canada, the West is the only one that can do it. We need to do it, and we need to do it now.
Prime Minister Carney, it breaks my heart to see food being used as a weapon of war in Gaza. Please provide humanitarian aid. It's within your power.
Mr. Carney, starvation must never be used as a weapon of war. It's heartbreaking that the whole world knows this is happening in Gaza. And food isn't getting through. Please drop food now.
What a day. Man, what's for dinner? I am starving. Well, thank you. Oh. It's a message from who? Oh, Gaza. Gaza? A message from Gaza? I'm not starving. The people in Gaza are starving.
Great.
Mark Carney, I'm Jane Powell, and I want you to do something about the situation in Gaza and to protect the people who were taking food to those people that need food.
Prime Minister Carney, Canada is on the right path by taking a stand in support of Palestinian rights. Please don't give up. Please continue.
Mr. Carney, Israel is starving Gaza. Take some real action and bring integrity back to your office. Drop food now.
Prime Minister Carney, Gaza is suffering. Please show compassion and integrity and drop food now. We are all counting on you.
Prime Minister Carney, withholding food from the people in Gaza is inhumane and it must stop. Please help.
Prime Minister Carney, food
should never be a weapon. It's essential for human life. Please act to stop the starvation in Gaza now.
Prime Minister Carney, children are dying in Gaza from starvation. Let Canada be the first to act, so this is not a legacy to our children and grandchildren.
Prime Minister Carney, it's time to stop sending bombs and start sending some food. The children are starving and the people of Gaza. It is time now. Please stop this horrendous massacre. And
this message is for Prime Minister Mark Carney. Please send aid and food to Gaza by any means necessary, immediately.
This message is to Prime Minister Mark Carney. Please send aid and food to Gaza now, through any means necessary.
Prime Minister Carney, you are our leader. We are known as a compassionate country. Please act to stop the starvation in Gaza now, please, on all of our behalf.
No food or water has entered Gaza since March 2nd. Salination plants and food stores have been bombed. Humanitarian agencies are out of food. Canada needs to drop aid now.
A horrible situation. Prime Minister Carney, those were the words you used to describe the situation in Gaza. So, as Palestinians face forced starvation, please drop food into Gaza now.
It's a humanitarian crisis. It's an ongoing genocide. There's people starving, children. Please airdrop food right away.
Prime Minister Carney, today, Mother's Day, did you think of the mothers in Gaza who can't feed their children? I'm asking you, please drop food now. In 1945, Canada dropped food to starving Dutch citizens. Let Canada make a legacy to save lives through food, from the Netherlands to Gaza.
Minister Carney, please drop food safely. People are dying. Thank you.
If Canada could tweet, they would say this. That's why I'm saying it for them. Canada, please drop food now. Take action.
Recording, 1, 2, 3. Am I recording? Joanne popping here. If Gaza could tweet, this is what they'd say. So I'm saying it for them. Canada, drop food now.